What's up guys, Drew Peacock here back with another video. Today we got something pretty interesting. Auxbeam actually sent me a pair of their headlights, or LED headlights and LED fog lights here. And I've never had LED headlights or fog lights for my Mustang GT. So I'm gonna see if the quality and the product is worth it, if you should just keep your halogens or if you should switch to LEDs. Now I am recording this at almost sunset. I wanna record it right about now because I wanna be able to compare the halogens to the LEDs. So I'm gonna install them really quick and then I'm probably gonna pop them out, pop back in my halogens, and then we'll go out there, we'll test out the halogens at night, see their performance, and then we will test out the LEDs. But first, let's look at their LED bulbs. All right, so first we'll take a quick look at their fog lights. Now they sent these to me. I told them that I would like to do fog lights and headlights because I don't want to have them not matching. But they sent me yellow fog lights, and as you guys know in my videos, I'm not a huge fan of yellow fog lights, but we will test them out. And I'm sure if I really want to, let's open these up really quick. I'm sure if I really want to, I can probably get off the yellow film or the yellow glass somehow. So again, we'll wait until the end to try that. But overall, I mean, it sounds solid. It feels, you know, it's got some weight to it. It's not super heavy, but it's got some weight to it. That sounds like glass. That doesn't even really sound like plastic. It's probably plastic, but it sounds pretty good quality. It's got a slight zoom lens on the tip. So again, I'm not a huge fan of yellow fog lights, as you guys know from my Ricer videos and shit like that. I'm not a huge fan. I didn't ask for yellow ones, so before you guys go in the comments and flame me up, I'm sorry. This one, same thing. This one has a slight jingle to it. There's something loose. This one is the same thing. Of course, just yellow glass lenses or plastic lenses. I don't know if they're glass or plastic. We'll find out in a little bit, but no, it went away. It had something jingling around on the inside. I don't hear it anymore, so that's good. So there must be something like loose on the inside because it was jiggling a second ago, but it's not jiggling anymore. But yeah, overall, some nice looking fog light bulbs. Now to look at the big boys. So the packaging looks pretty basic. They just say extremely bright, pure white, 6000K as sunlight. So we got the power of the sun in our headlights. That's pretty great. Stunning output, Luma beam technology, simple to install, 50,000 hours without color fading. So I mean, we'll see. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna have my car for 50,000 hours, but opening it up, product manual, we don't need to read that. We all know how to install stuff, hopefully. The headlight looks pretty badass. It looks like something Iron Man would have. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty cool. It's got some weight to it too, Jesus. So it's made out of metal. These are the cooling ducts for the actual LED. For those of you that don't know, LEDs, they get hot, but they get hot from the back, where halogens get hot on the front. So this is all just to cool it. Hopefully there's sticky pads. It looks like there are. Yeah, good. We got some sticky pads to tack that on somewhere. Set that down. Hopefully I don't drop it. The other one, get out of there. It's nice and snug in there, but yeah, some nice looking headlights. I don't know if they're directional. I don't know if this is like high beam and low beam. We'll find out, I guess, when I install it. But it looks pretty simple though. Luckily for my car, to install and remove headlights, it's pretty damn simple. I don't even really have to remove much. I know in a lot of cars you got to remove the bumper and shit like that, but honestly, I just got to go right back there and I can pop out the headlights, so it'll take me like 5 seconds. All right, so if you have the same generation Mustang as me, popping out your headlights and your fog lights is pretty simple. For your headlights, what you're gonna wanna do is come behind the headlight, and then once you're behind the headlight, you will see a headlight adjuster, and to the left of it, if you're on the driver's side, you will see the headlight. Simply twist and pull it, and then once you do that, it will just pop right out, and then you'll have something that looks like this little rocket ship thingy-majigger right here. All right, so once you've popped it out, then you're gonna wanna press this little tab right here. You're gonna wanna press it pretty hard and yank. And hopefully this bitch will comply because it doesn't sound like it wants to right now. Come on, Hope. Fucking hell, man, that shit is strong. So yeah, it might take some thumb work. Oh my God. Oh, fuck, man, that was a fucking nightmare. All right, so once you've got your bulb removed, you're pretty much halfway done. I had to use a screwdriver, as you saw right there. It was being really sturdy. I'm sorry, the light is really bright, but that's what your bulb will look like once you remove it. These are just, like I said, halogens, nothing super special. They are aftermarket, I believe. They're not factory halogens, so they are slightly upgraded, but we'll see how they do against the LEDs. So to install, you're gonna get your headlight. I'm going to pop it in first and then see where I can fix this to the car. I'm not going to do it just yet because, like I said, I'm going to swap them back out, but I'm just showing you guys how to install really quick. All right, so when it goes to installing them, at least on a Mustang, there's 3 little tabs on here. You're gonna want the tab with the extended little tip. So when it comes to installing them on a Mustang, there's 3 little tabs right here that, you know, lock it in place. There's one that has a slight line. What you want to do is have the gap in between that on top, and then you're going to insert it and twist. Just like that, it's in. So I was having a little bit of trouble beforehand trying to get in. I didn't think it was going to fit. The reason being, the old little weather seal was stuck to the headlight housing. So make sure you have the seal off because it's not going to fit with 2 seals on there. So once you pop it in, you should be good to go. Now all you have to do is plug it in and find a place to 3M tape that down. There's a lot of room in there. You have plenty of room to tape it down. You probably could just zip tie it if you really want to. But plug it in and let's see how they look. All right, so to compare the two during the day, that is the difference. So if we crouch down here and get blinded really quick, that is the halogen, and that fucking sunbeam right there is the LED. That thing is super bright. My mom came out here just to take a look really quick, and she said the one on the left, which is the halogen, looks like your batteries are dying in your flashlight, and that one looks like it's fucking fully bright. So now these are 12-year-old headlights, so you know there is going to be some slight fog, but overall just during the day the difference is night and day. No pun intended. Let's wait till it gets dark so we can see the performance of both of them out in the street. Now when it comes to removing fog lights on this car, it is very easy as well. You want to remove the pins and remove your radiator cover, toss that aside, and then literally for my grill at least, it just pops right out. So what I'm going to do here is place this little rag right here so I have a place to put it, and then I'm going to just gently pull, just like that, came right out. Place it right up on there so I don't scratch my paint or my dip, and then just twist and wiggle out the fog light, and just like that, it's out. Literally that simple. It takes about 5 seconds. Clip it and then you're done. I mean, legit, you can change your headlights and your fog lights for this car within like 5 seconds. If you wanted blue for a day, you could go blue. To install a fog light, it's the same process. Clip it in, make sure it's secure, give it a quick little wiggle, and then you're going to want to slide it in very gently. Make sure it's lubricated, if you know what I mean. Twist it into place and you're done. Again, 5-second job, very easy. Pop your grill back in and you're done. All right guys, so it is pretty much dark. There's a little bit light up in the air, but I just want to make sure so you guys can see. My street has no street lights on it. That is just someone's house. We are going to just shoot my headlights down the street and see how they look. So what we got going on is on the driver's side we have the LED. I'm sorry you guys can't see right now, but on the driver's side we have the LED, and on the passenger side we have the halogen. So if we look in the street, we could obviously see they're meshing, but I can see the sign reflecting down there. It's reflecting like a white. I can also see their front door way down there reflecting like a white. Looking from the front, the LED is a bit lighter. I wouldn't say it's drastically lighter like a HID or something like that. It is noticeably brighter. Now what I'm going to do is turn on the fog lights. I have the halogen fog light in the passenger side and then the yellow LED in the driver's side. All right, so I turned both on and now you can see obviously the yellow. It actually looks almost green, which is kind of weird, but I'm not a fan of yellow fog lights. You guys already know that. But once we get to level with them, they are noticeably brighter. Way noticeable, super noticeable once you get to level with them. The halogens on the left, they just don't do it. The LEDs, they are super bright. I cannot wait to swap in the other two and make those white. Oh, it is gonna look beautiful. From inside the car, this is how it looks. Now I am recording at 60 frames per second, so it is a bit darker in person. I can see all the way down the street. I can also see the yellow bouncing off of some of the shit around me. For sure on the floor, you guys might get a little hint of it, but in person you can see the yellow just kind of bouncing around. I'm not a huge fan of the yellow, you guys already know that, so let me swap in the other two and get rid of the yellow. All right guys, so as you guys can see, my street is completely pitch black. The only light in here is my gauges. Down the street is completely pitch black except for that car pulling. Hopefully not my street, thank God. And now we're gonna see the finished result. That is just my headlights. That is with my fog lights on. As you can see, a slight difference right there. And then the high beams just completely flood the street. So it's adjusting to the light. It looks more white in person. In the video, it looks like yellowish still. It's just, again, the light adjusting. But again, off, completely black, low beams, high beams. Just completely, you can see the whole street, all the little detail. You can probably see in the bushes. You can probably peek into someone's room. Don't do that, it's illegal. But I'm gonna show you guys now the exterior on how it looks on the outside. And honestly guys, I just can't be any happier. These lights are fucking amazing. I'm sorry about the dogs barking, but they look beautiful. Again, in person they look more white. On the screen they're adjusting to yellow, I don't know why, but in person they are white. They look like diamond white if I were to describe it. If I look at my feet, I mean, it looks like daytime almost. I mean, almost. But yeah, overall, I really like these headlights. I was driving around with them right now, and they're beautiful. It just makes me feel like I'm driving a newer car. I don't know how they would compare to HIDs, but overall, man, I couldn't recommend them enough. It's gonna be hard to tell, but he actually has his halogens on, and then we have my headlights. And my headlights just overpower his halogens. Again, in person, it's a lot more different. Obviously, the screen is going to adjust in the lenses, but as he drives away, you can just see his little halogen in my nice white light. One thing I will mention is that when I first installed them, for some reason they were upside down. It's like they were sent with the little bracketing cap that goes in. Again, it's hard to explain because it's nighttime, but they were upside down. I got them fixed. You just had to do a quick little flip, but again, I'll show you that tomorrow morning. But overall guys, I really love how they look at night. I really like how they're all white and they're not yellow in the middle. I think the yellow fog lights would have killed it in my opinion, but if you're into yellow fog lights or any fog lights like that, they sell them. But overall, it's just, I really like it. If you actually look really close, you can see the red LED housing. So I can't wait to take them on canyon runs, and I can't stop talking about them enough. All right guys, I went inside to record the outro because it was just pitch black outside, but I want to say a quick thank you to Auxbeam for sending me their awesome headlights and fog lights. I'm not just saying this because they sent them to me. I actually really like their product. I was a little bit skeptical just because, you know, usually when people send you stuff, it might not be the best quality, but honestly, I couldn't be happier. These are legit. If you guys are interested in getting some LED headlights or fog lights for your car, I have a few links down below that you guys can follow. There's also some discount codes. Go ahead, check them out, see what they look like on your car. I guarantee you guys will be as happy as I am right now. Now we'll see in a month or two if they're still holding up to their quality. We'll see. You know, I'll do a follow-up video if they're starting to fade or something like that, but honestly, they seem like they're really good headlights. So anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up, comment down below what you want to see me do next. If you're not a member of the Peacock flock and want to become one, please hit subscribe and the notification bell so you can flock to the videos. Until next video, peace.